I got monetized November 18th of 2023, and I want to share with you how much YouTube has paid me in the last 6 months. To give a little more context, I started my YouTube channel in May. I believe May, could have been April. I know that it can feel super weird to talk about money, and me making this video is by no means bragging about how much money I've made on YouTube, because this is not an exorbitant amount of money, and I could not just live off the money that I've made in the last 6 months. But it is more than I expected to make at this stage of my YouTube career. It's also important to point out that I'm not a YouTube person. I make videos about jewelry and my business, and I give tips about how to make jewelry, but I also give tips on the business side of things. And YouTube has become a big part of my business and is a big reason why I was able to quit my job last month and take my jewelry business full time. I want to make this video because these videos were helpful for me whenever I was first deciding if I should start a YouTube channel, and they were helpful for me to set realistic expectations on what I could possibly be making at each stage of YouTube, and helped me plan accordingly on what I should put my time and my effort into. Although I knew I loved making YouTube videos, I had about a month or two where I was moving from England to the States and I had time to dedicate to making videos. I knew I loved doing it, but I needed to be practical and know that the time and effort that I was using to make videos and not making jewelry would be worth it and actually help me grow my business. I don't just want to help people learn how to make jewelry, but I want to help other business owners know what other viable options there are to add revenue to your business. Because although I make good money from my jewelry business, I don't make enough to make a full-time living off of it. But with this combined with YouTube, I can make it work. I want this video to find or help anyone who either wants to make a YouTube channel or is struggling to feel like it's worth it, and hopefully can use this information as a guide or as kind of a light at the end of the tunnel. I just know what my expectations were in the beginning, and I know that it's possible for YouTube to supersede those expectations. And I love this platform so much, and I don't want anyone to be scared of putting in the time and effort to make these videos, because it really can change your life, and it's changed mine completely. So with all that being said, whether you're another business owner wanting to start a YouTube channel or are just nosy, because I know some of y'all are just nosy, I'm going to show you guys how much I made every month, my lowest paying day versus my highest paying day, and what a video going viral and how much you can realistically make from those videos that catch on. So let's go over to the computer and take a look. Okay, I've got it pulled up. Let me screen record so that you can see. So I was monetized November 18th in 2023. So even with these income videos, it's hard to know what to expect, because some people will have a video that's gone viral in the past and that will maybe affect how much they've made. So I'll try and be as detailed as I can as to where I'm sitting here. I had 19,500 views on my videos. So at this point in time, I didn't have any videos that had like gone super viral. They all had just done well. And by well, I mean I had 19,500 views at this point. I had posted 14 videos and some shorts, and my videos had anywhere from 3,000 to the lowest one at this point had 375. So some of them had done better than others, but my highest video at this point was at 3,100 views. So nothing too crazy. So my first day of being monetized here in November, my first day I made $2.24, which was honestly shocking to me. I expected like maybe 50 cents or 25 cents just because I didn't have any videos that had kind of like, you know, popped off. That is a bean and cheese rice burrito from Taco Bell, and I was super happy. I didn't really expect much more than that this month. My highest earning day this month was $6.36. So for the total of November from the 18th to the 30th, I made $48.51, which again was way more than I ever expected. I mean, that's gas money, that's my son's lunch money for the month. Even that amount of money, as low as it is, you can allocate that to something, and that meant a lot. So $48.51 for that second half of the month. I was super excited. So now let's go to December. In December, I posted 2 videos and 4 shorts. And views were kind of down this month because it's the holidays and people are spending time with family. And so the lowest amount of money I made this month was $2.55, and the most amount of money that I made was $10.05. So this is where I really noticed that, obviously, I should have realized, every time I post a video, those are the days that I make the most money. So this day I made $10.05, and that video was how I create bezel settings. So that was for watch paid ads on my long form videos. So in December, again, I didn't have any videos that went super crazy or anything like that. I did have one that was just steadily growing, and that was one that I had posted back, I think in October, and it was my first time casting, and it was a train wreck, so I don't think people could stop watching it. That one was at almost 6,000 views at this point. So again, nothing super crazy. So my total for December was $149.86, and then my shorts ad brought in another $6. I did get a tip from my mom. Thank you, Mom. And that was $73.50. I won't include the supers in there because it's not super common to get tips on YouTube, although you can get tips. But just so you guys know, YouTube will take half of your tips. They take a whole whopping half. So I know people who have tipped that probably won't be happy to know that they take half your money. So in the month of January, my lowest paying day was January 1st, and I made $2.72. And my best day was $14.18. And of course, that was the day that I posted a video. I post 3 videos this month, 3 shorts, and I went live 1 time. So my total in watch paid ads was $197.41 for January. And then for shorts, I made $5.67. And oh yeah, I forgot, right here at YouTube Premium, you do get a portion of the subscription fee that people pay when they watch your videos and they have like the premium version of YouTube. So I got another $8.62 for those folks watching my videos. Again, I had no crazy videos this month. Everything was just kind of on a steady increase. So February is a short month, and I wasn't really sure what to expect out of it, but I made a lot more money this month, which was really exciting. I posted 3 videos this month and 6 shorts, and my lowest paid day was $5.29, and my highest paid day was $14.73. And this is kind of where I was starting to see things really start to pick up, where I wasn't making $2 a day anymore. It was pretty consistently around like 8 to 10, and I could just see that number climb. In my head, I was just thinking, like, if I started at about $2 to $3 a day, and in just a few months I'm triple that every day, then what will I be in, 6 months or a year? Total for this month of February, I made $261.26. And then for shorts, I made $6.24, and I got 87 cents for premium watchers. So let's go over to March. So March was a pretty incredible month because I did post a video that did really well fairly quickly. And it was about why I was closing my Etsy shop after 4 years. And that video did really, really well. And so this is the effect that a good video will have on your channel. Like I said, most of my videos before would get maybe like 500 views in a day, maybe less, maybe 300 in a day. And then by the end of the week, 800 to 1,000, and then they just have slow growth. This one really hit the ground running, and today I believe it's a little over 100,000 views. In March, the least amount of money that I made in a day was $6.56. And the most amount of money that I made in a day was $32.83. And that was the day that I posted that video about Etsy. I post 3 videos this month and 3 shorts, and my watch paid ads were $442.80, and my shorts feed ads were $7.06, and premium was 78 cents. It was interesting just to see like what YouTube was capable of and how high your ad money could get every day. And that was just with one video doing really well. So I went from making anywhere from $6 to $10 to $12 a day to, for a good while, making $32, $21, $29, $23, $31. And so it really fluctuated up and down for a little while, but it stayed up in those double digits for a good while. It did eventually come back down, but that was just an exciting amount of money for this part-time gig. So for March, total I made $442.80, and then for short feed ads I made $7.06, and I made 78 cents in premium. So in March, you can see that that video alone, just in the month of March, got 38,060 views. And then my second best performing video was soldering jewelry for beginners. So some videos will be slow growers, but they will just continue to grow. And then others will be like ones that just pop off and then slowly trickle out. So let's go to April. So April was also a really exciting month because the success of that Etsy video really trickled on into April. And this, again, just made me realize how much of an asset YouTube really is to me. Obviously, YouTube fluctuates so much, guys. You can't like rely heavily on the income that it brings, but it is good additional income. So in April, I posted 4 videos and I posted 6 shorts. So the least amount of money that I made in April was $12.63. And the most amount of money that I made in April was $40.09. For a grand total, it was $612.95, which is insane. So as you can see down here, $587.60 was actually from the ads, and $25.35 were from those premium viewers. And then for shorts, I made $10.21. But as you guys can see, I came into this month pretty strong, 20, 23, 18, 20 a day, and then I had that $40 a day, a few $30 days, but then you see it start to dip back down because that Etsy video is plateauing, and this is about where I've been every day, around $12, $13 average, and then whenever I post a video, it increases just a little bit. So for the entire 6 months, from November 1st, obviously I got monetized on the 18th, until April 30th, I have made $1,710 from just ad money. And from shorts, I've made $37.27. With everything all together, I've made $2,054.16. So again, this is not like quit your job money, although it was a portion of quit my job money for my business. But if you have the desire and you enjoy making videos and you have something to share and you have something worth talking about, all I'm saying is that YouTube is worth the effort. But this game is so different for everyone. There are people who started their channel and in just a few months exploded, okay? And there are people who have taken years to get monetized and to grow. I think that with my level of consistency and having a topic that I know I want to talk about, like being kind of niche down, I think this is realistic for someone who has something to talk about, has value to share, and can give some level of consistency. I think this could be realistic. And if you already love making videos, why not earn some extra money from it as well? This is not a get rich quick scheme. You have to actually enjoy it. You have to enjoy the process of filming and editing, or it's going to be insanely difficult to stick to this, especially if you work full time and you're running a business and you have a family. If you don't have that passion for it, for videoing and editing and sharing, then this likely isn't for you. The passion has to be there, the drive has to be there. But if that is there for you, don't sleep on YouTube. It's not too late. You can make some money from this, and who knows, one day the cherry on top of all of it will be that maybe this will be a good portion of my income and possibly a good portion of your income. So I hope this video was helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, I'm not a YouTube person on this platform. I'm a help my fellow person on this channel. So I'm not just talking about jewelry, although it's the majority of what I do talk about, but I do want to share anything that can be helpful to others. I do have a video out on my channel about YouTube and what I feel like helped me grow at a steady pace and just some tips and advice. So if you're interested in that video, I'll put it here at the end. If you like this video and you appreciate the transparency, then please consider subscribing and liking the video. It really helps the algorithm and YouTube know that this video is valuable and helpful. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.